They're going to be dealing with poverty. They're going to be dealing with homelessness. They're going to be dealing with people who, and nobody's going to help these people because they didn't want anybody to help you. It doesn't do good, children, to wish negative on people. It doesn't do good to try to keep somebody from their destiny. It doesn't do you any good. These people didn't have any patience. If they would have had the patience to do what the divine was telling them to do, to just heal. I mean, yeah, shit. I've been in this for 10 years, over 10 years. My first interaction with tarot was when I was in high school in 1999, when one of my friends gave me a tarot card reading and told me somebody close to me was going to die. And a week later, my biological father passed away. And then I woke up and I saw his apparition watching me at the end of my bed. That was the first interaction I had with my spiritual gift. Knowing that it was a spiritual gift. Well, not necessarily knowing that it was a spiritual gift, but knowing it was just a gift, you know. For these people trying to coach and create these false narratives and strategize against the divine purpose, okay? Remember, we had given this situation to the Most High Divine to take care of. So once we did that, you were no longer fighting against divinely guided. You was fighting against the divine itself. This is what they fail to not realize. When you give something to the Most High Divine, and the divine takes care of it, especially in spiritual war, the person who you were attacking no longer is tied to that energy. No. You are actually trying to attack the Creator. And you see where it's getting ready to get you. Endings. Harm. Inevitability. I might have said that wrong. This is actual deaths here. I'm sorry to say that. With the death and the tower clarifying the death and the death clarifying the tower. Death, tower, death. Okay? No, this ain't no rocket science here. It ain't that difficult to read tarot. And these people aren't happy about it. They're not happy that the temperance angel called judgment. They're so not happy that you are indeed the temperance angel. You are indeed the earth angel, the starseed, the chosen one. And they did not know that you had the ability to call down righteous judgment upon their asses. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do was say the word. God was ready in double Dutch mode. Like, say the word. Just say the word. Like I said, throughout your healing journey and you learning, God would ask you, so what do you think is a good punishment? You'd be like, well, maybe throw them behind bars. I mean, give them some community service, some bullshit like that. You're like, okay. He'll allow them to do something a little bit worse to you. You learn the lesson. You get a new spiritual gift, and then he comes to you with the question again. So, what do you think is a good punishment? And you come with a bullshit ass answer like, yeah, and God like, yeah, okay, whatever. God allows them to do some even more damn bullshit to you. You learn the lesson. You get another spiritual gift, and the Most High ask you again. By this time, you like 3 times, and you like, wait a minute, the rooster didn't croak 3 times already. Oh, hell no, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. Kill them all. Get them gone. I don't want to deal with them at all. And when you said that, the Most High Divine was like, bingo! And Most High went into motion. It didn't take us to, sit up here and whoosh and speak evil and death and chaos over y'all. No. It just took us to get fed up. The Most High Divine is like, hey, look, you need to learn what righteous judgment is and how to call it. When you get tired, when you get fed up of not being able to progress the way you want to, due to these people and their lies and their accusations, then you're going to come to me with that. And then if you give that to me, the only thing I could do is do what I do best, which is get revenge. But I need you to understand this. There is no going back from making this type of a decision. There's no going back from calling down righteous judgment on people. So when you call righteous judgment down on people, you better make sure you have your facts straight. So if these people try to call down righteous judgment on Divine's chosen one, oh baby, that was automatic. Divinely guided, you ain't had to do shit really. You ain't had to do nothing really but heal and rest your pretty little head down on the pillow. Who calls righteous judgment down on somebody who's not doing anything? See, we still, hold on y'all. Okay, but now, who calls righteous judgment down on the chosen one? Who would want to call righteous judgment on the chosen one, knowing that this chosen one is supposed to help y'all dumb asses ascend? And then, now that y'all caught, y'all want divinely guided to forgive, and not just forgive. You want divinely guided to forgive and teach you? And still teach you? And still be around so that they can have that good manifestation energy that you bring? And allow them to misuse and abuse you? Treat you like you ain't nothing special when you are everything special? 3113 on my timer. Mirroring. They're trying to mirror you and your energy, but it is not possible. Because they don't have the same gifts that you have. Too many distractions. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Now, you are indeed dealing with a Sagittarius here. Somebody has Sagittarius highly aspected. They could have, They could have Cancer, Leo or Pisces within their 11th house here. Okay. It says insight to understand the wisdom of, all right, resulting from the understanding of freedom, associations, your circle, or friends. So it's something you're having to do with a Sagittarius and her or their, I'm sorry, I don't even know why I said that. Well, it could be a feminine energy here. It could be dealing with a feminine energy. If it's not a feminine energy, it is a masculine energy. And this energy is a diva and probably low-key down low. All right. And a wealthy man here. They all collaborated together. I mean, hey, they might even were in some type of weird type of love connection. They are not being their true selves. This is that what is it? Shape-shifting energy there. All right. What they don't know is that they are indeed surrounded by ghost people here. I'm hearing a lot of the people that were victims are surrounding them. They are getting ready to surround them here. Oh, okay, I get it now. These people are trying to find a way to cleanse or clean their energy. And people who are their victims, passed over loved ones of yours, here are standing in the way of them being able to clear out that energy. So that's why they can't clear out the energy. Your ancestors is preventing them from being able to clean out their energy. Okay. Empress Bella said that these people can't clean out their energy, but she didn't get to the point of why they couldn't clean out their energy. So, Empress Bella, that's why. They can't clean out their energy because you guys as ancestors and spirit guides are preventing them from them being able to clear out their energy because it's what's good for you. They're doing this because you are a service to others being within your North Node here. 6th house energy. That is Virgo, Mercury energy here. 6th house energy. The house of I serve, health, work, routines, contribution, service, fitness, personal development, pets, and ruled by Virgo and Mercury. 6th house energy. So you guys may want to pay attention to what's in your sixth house, all right? The divine wants you to, if you do not know what a chart is, I really don't like doing this, but okay, not this one. I can do this one. Oh, my crayons. This is what a chart looks like here. It tells you what planets are in what area here. And it tells by the planets in this chart where your zodiac sign is, because we all travel through the wheel yearly, okay? That's why it's very important to know your big numbers. That's your sun, your moon sign, your north node, your south node, your descendant, your ascendant, and your rising, right? Nobody else has these placements. A chart like this will tell you where the stars and the planets are the moment that you are born. That's why it is important to know at least your big three, your majors, because that there is essentially the makeup of you, and it tells you and helps you to understand why you make decisions the way that you do. It tells you what your karmic lessons is supposed to be. It tells you how you are supposed to heal from it. This is what it means to know thyself. Man put it in as being works of demonic and being, working with dark to keep you from knowing yourself so that they could program into you what they want you to be. But you are indeed here to serve and bring service to others. There is a change happening here involving a court situation. All right? All right? Divinely guided. I mean, you may have to confront these people in court. You might have to. That's when you need to find out what Mars placement, where your Mars placement is, because it's time to get in your Mars energy. If you do have to confront these people, you know you're going to have to be in your Mars energy. But you can't be in your Mars energy by way of emotions. You got to be in your Mars energy by ways of intelligence. This is another reason why I say by intelligence. Attitudes from the past about your feelings. See, when you react out of a place where feelings is, because that's only human nature, right? Wrong. It's not only human nature, because some of us who are emotionally intelligent, right? We know that we have done the work to tear that programming out of us, deprogram ourselves, and reprogram ourselves by way of the Most High Divine, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. So, we absolutely understand that in the court, lawyers and attorneys, right? And we understand that the person who is in the wrong, lawyer, is there to lie, to manipulate the narrative. You know that, right? And they will manipulate the narrative to try and trigger the basic instincts of human. That's when you react out of emotion. See, now we got to use one of their tactics, one of their tricks. We're going to take our emotions out of our heart space and put it into our head space, where we can utilize this energy better to just go on ahead and slice it surgically.